Anyway, for those of you that have asked for an update on my anti-smoking progress, still using it, still carrying around my little charging pack with all my little filters in them. It's 12 days now. 12 days, no tobacco. No cigarettes at all. I'm not saying I don't have them or have access to them. That's what makes this all that much more interesting, because I could snap at any time and go right back to it if I didn't have any willpower at all. It'd be real easy, because I've still got a pack in my console. If you'll notice, it's still wrapped up and sealed. Now, I was gonna just hand that to my wife and let her smoke it up, but she went and bought her one of these e-cigarettes too. So, looks like there won't be any more tobacco products brought in our house. Besides that, one of our daughters tried to pick the habit up too. Stupid kid. And no matter how much we try to tell the kids that it's the dumbest thing we ever did, don't do it, don't pick them up, just let them be. It's ignorant to even start this or think about it. They're still kids, they're still hard-headed, they're still going to do what the heck they want to do. And the more we push for them not to, the more they're going to do it. That's just how ignorant kids are. There's the neighbor. Oh, I guess it's his wife. So yeah, the no smoking thing's coming along just famously. Not having any issues or any problems with it. Don't really have any withdrawals or any major cravings or anything like that. Still not eating all the groceries up myself either. I noticed that I don't really have... See, when I smoked, I'd have these little fits where I just want to mow down a bunch of snacks. Like a big old bag of chips. I could probably devour one of those in one sitting. There was actually a point that I could sit down with a whole rising crust DiGiorno pizza and just down it. There'd not be anything left. And actually, that's not been the case either. Not only am I not able to devour the whole thing anymore, I don't have the major fits with the cravings for the snacks or anything either. I mean, yeah, I still get the munchies, and I probably still would just sit there and munch on stuff for lack of a better or anything better to do if they were there. But right now we can't really afford to have a bunch of stuff just laying around not being used or consumed, so it's just as good either way, I guess. I also got a Sony action cam. Basically, it's like a, what's neat? It's like a generic GoPro, but it's got stereo microphones on it, and it does the 1080p. Works off of the cell phone app also. been unboxed, so I can't really do an unboxing on it, but I am going to do a review on it. That'll be coming up here shortly too. Camera seems to have run out of everything, memory, battery, the whole nine. Looks like I'm back on the flip. Not sure where it cut off, but I actually enjoyed going through to see the Antiques and Archaeology building there today. But the thing that got me was that there were no prices on anything except their Antiques and Archaeology memorabilia in the store. The t-shirts, the stickers, the magnets, the hats, whatever. There's price tags on all of that. But any of the actual antique stuff, no price tag. I'm assuming now that that's one of those things, if you have to ask, you can't afford it. That's about the only thing that makes any sense at all. Didn't take my DSLR in just strictly for the fact that there were a couple people that had them, but they didn't take them in. The way it happened is the ones that actually had them just kept them in their hand and stayed outside, and whoever was with them went in and looked around. Evidently they didn't think there was room enough for a DSLR and their body in that store, and it's really small, as you've seen already. But I believe I enjoyed the walking through, looking at all the different artwork that they had up of all the cars and how they were made, and the cutaways of the engines and the drill presses and the old body parts or the old car parts that they made the big, I don't know what you call it, the big figurine or statue of. I enjoyed all that, and looking at the old building and everything more than I did actually going through the store, which was what I was there for to begin with. Don't get me wrong, it was neat seeing most all the stuff that I watched them pick on the show from different people, but it's kind of disturbing that none of it had any price tags on it. And the gentleman there, they're giving away a bunch of false information to the people as they come in too, saying that Mike lives in Nashville and that's the reason they've got a store there. That's not true. You watch the show, you know better than that. They're from Iowa. They live in Iowa. This is just another store for them to sell their stuff, supposedly. Although, like I said, the only thing I really see them selling here is the Antiques and Archaeology show swag. So when they say they're going to ask X amount of dollars for the stuff they sell on the show, if they have it in their Iowa store, that may be the case. If they've got it in their Nashville store, I think you pretty much got to take it up to the counter, whatever it is, get somebody from behind the counter to come out and price whatever it is for you, and then you exchange the money for whatever it is that way and get your receipt and take it home. Another misconception that you get from watching the show is that Ashley or whoever it is there by herself. That's not the case. There's probably about 10 people running around there that I counted that were directly affiliated with the store itself. It is what it is. It's always disappointing to me to go down and get myself all hyped up for something like that being bigger than it is. And then I go there and I'm disappointed that it's not even close. I mean, not even remotely close. But that's like meeting stars. All the musicians that I've met, I got this big old bubbled up, made up image about what kind of people they are. They're untouchable, unapproachable, blah, blah, blah. And then you sit down with them for 2 minutes and get to talking to them, if you get to actually talk to them face to face. They're no different than you and me. Most of them like putting their pants on one leg at a time and shopping at Walmart and everything else too. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I'm going to see about see if I can convince Mama to go to Louisville tonight for a rehab show. Not sure how that's going to go. I'm going to try it though. If we get to go, I'll have another video after this one. If not, then sorry, you have to wait till next weekend till I can come up with something else. I'm not intentionally just uploading on the weekends, but I've got other pressing things that I have to be doing during the week right now, so I'm not exactly able to film during the week like I'd like to. I could, but then everything else would get neglected. I haven't done any car work or anything that I haven't recorded. You guys are seeing all of that I get to do. But I do thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, I'd appreciate if you go ahead and do so for me. It doesn't cost you anything. Just occasionally you'll see a little pop-up in your subscription box telling you that I've uploaded a video. But I do thank you for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.